I had a really good question. Hi, I'm Mila Martinico, and welcome to I've had a really interesting life, and I've always wanted to act like I know what I'm doing. So here I am. Take my advice with a grain of salt, pray about it, and welcome to the crazy. I had a really good question, and I just decided after talking to Riley, I was like, you know what? Let's just do a whole episode on this question, which, by the way, thank you so much for submitting your questions. Like, I love them. This is like one of my dreams, and it's making, it's coming true, being able to do this. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be like a sex therapist. Well, not like a kid, like a teenager, I guess. That was creepy. But like, I always thought it'd be fun to be like a sex therapist, or I would read those like Dear Abbeys and just love to see advice. So this is kind of part of my dream coming true. The question was, I have dreamt of being a writer for years and have an idea for a book from start to finish. However, I'm fearful of it being a flop or not being as good as I hope to be. Did you have these same fears opening the restaurant? And what made you take the leap? It's so crazy because I think people look at me and see like this very confident, like sassy person, but those who are closest to me know that I have the stupidest anxiety in the world. Like, they see me and they're like, hello, it's you. You can do this, you can whatever. So when I went to open the restaurant, it was so crazy because it was like, my whole life I'd never wanted to be in the restaurant business after growing up in it, because I see how much work and how much dedication and how much of your life literally revolves around your place. And, it sucks to have people criticize you. It sucks to be in the public eye and have people just, the stupidest things people try and point out about my life and judge me. It's insane, okay? Like, people judging my parenting that have no idea, that are just eating at my place, Like, I don't know. It's just, I could write a book about the haters, my friend. But this is the thing. When God puts a dream in your heart, He will give you the tools to bring it to fruition. And you know what? If you wrote your book and it changed the life of one person, that's all that matters. When I opened up the restaurant, it was really scary because I was just selling out of the Airstream at that time. And I didn't really have like any money put into it. Like, I had money put into it, but any money that like affected our family into it, right? So when the opportunity came up to open at Blue 32, I asked my husband, I said, look, we've been saving for a down payment for a house. I know this is crazy, but can I open this little cafe with that money? And not only that, but I think that we put like $5,600 on a Lowe's card, which, Dave Ramsey would be like, you're nuts. But risk has to happen. Like, in any person who has a business, like, you have to have like guts. You got to have cojones, friend. You got to go and you just got to do it. What's the worst that could happen? You write a book, it doesn't get picked up. That's it. What was the worst that could happen for me? Like, I opened the place, it doesn't do well. We lost that, but what would I gain in return? What's so cool now is like, you don't even have to go to a big publisher to have your book published. You can self-publish, which is like incredible. You can make a TikTok and, put things on there. I see authors on there all the time that they just blow up instantly because a TikTok went viral. Like, I pray for these things to happen for the restaurant. Like, I put myself out there. We just had a TikTok that got me freaking bullied, like you wouldn't even believe, because my butt got stuck in a bathtub. But like, the top of the bathtub's 27 inches and it tapers down to 20, okay? Like, I can't help it, I got this juicy booty. But like, in the eyes of the trolls, they were going crazy and fat shaming me and judging me based off my butt getting stuck in a tiny bathtub. Like, you're always gonna have haters. You're always gonna have people who will doubt you and who won't believe in you. But you know what? God put that dream in you. And it is the scariest thing sometimes to step out and make yourself uncomfortable. I mean, when I went to do the news this last time, oh my God, I don't know what it was, but like when there's a camera like this, like I'm cool, I just say whatever, I pray, I'm like, Holy Spirit, let me just say what I need to say, let it be what it be. The freaking camera went live and I literally, I'm a fighter, I'm not a flighter. I was like, run away, run away. Like everything in me was like, run away, this is too hard, you can't do this. And I literally at one point just went, and I just had to do it. I'm not a person who loses it, you know, but like, it's okay. It's okay to put yourself out there. And my thing, girl, go for it. And I want to be the first person to read your book, okay? I mean, you can either spend the rest of your life being like, I should have did this. I had this vision. It was there, you know, why didn't I do that? But no, it was really scary. Or you just do it. I mean, people are going to judge you anyways. Give them something to judge you about, you know? I mean, nobody's opinion matters except for yours. And if I'm excited. I want to know what this book is about. What made me take the leap? I think it was just that my nonna's food, and you know, I couldn't afford to fly out to California for her funeral. Matt and I, this is the first time in our life that we've been like financially stable. And it's been, I can't even tell you, it's been 15 years, 15 really long years of just fighting. And, you know, this morning we even said to Pearl, she was like, what's a savings? And I said, Pearl, a savings is where you can, don't have to worry if something bad happens and that you'll be able to afford it. And this is the first time in our life that we've had a savings. And that's all because I took that leap. My dream of keeping my Nonna's legacy alive and keeping all those people that showed up to her funeral and said, this woman touched my life, and reading all the comments of the customers who said, you know, it was my first hot meal that I got to eat as a mother because Maria came and grabbed my baby and walked around the restaurant selling bread while holding my baby. That meant so much more to me than my fear. You know, so I think that you should sit down. I think you should write out pros, and I think you should write out cons. And dream big, because God puts those dreams in your life for a reason. And, you know, God won't give it to you unless you're meant to do it. And if you fail, it's okay, because we all fail. I'm still failing. Like, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. But you know what? I'm trying. And that's all that you can do, is just try your hardest and be authentically you. You know? I'm excited for you. I want to read this. I've said that 4 times, but like, I really want to read your book. And I want you to know that I'm going to be praying for you. So thank you for listening. I love you. Dream big, because you never know what will happen when you dream and when you act on it. I love you. Danti Bachi.